The US weight loss industry is now at a record $72 billion, and that's not even taking into account secondary costs. So what is weight gain costing people in their day-to-day life? Are they, missing work because they're not feeling well, they're more tired, they're not able to have the same productivity, they're having more pain in their bodies, and not to mention the general frustration that people feel when they're trying to lose weight and simply can't. And so if we have an industry now that is making so much money, and we seem to be paying more attention to weight loss, weight gain now more than we ever have before, where is the breakdown here? Because there are more overweight people now than there have been in previous areas of US history and globally. So what is going on with this epidemic? Where is the gap? How do we fit in? And it really comes down to we are not addressing the root cause. So what is causing one person to gain weight, or what I see very commonly in my practice, is the inability to lose weight. It's very different for every patient that walks in the door. There's definitely some common factors, things that would be good for everybody. If we all didn't eat processed foods, great. If we all moved a little bit more, great. But we're not looking at the individual and saying, why is this one person having this difficulty, and how do we help them within their own lifestyle? Because what's going to be a suitable plan for one person when it comes to weight loss is very different than what will fit into someone else's lifestyle. And the incredible thing about personalized healthcare is you can talk to someone about their lifestyle and say, okay, this is going to be a really good plan for you because it's not going to make you turn your entire life upside down. You're still going to be able to do the things that you love to do, enjoy the foods that you want to enjoy, but we need to make some tweaks and look at your overall system and see where the breakdown is. And a lot of really common things that I see that are often not addressed and people don't realize can absolutely cause people to not be able to lose weight, particularly women, are anemias. If you're anemic, it's very difficult to lose weight. Your body is trying to function in a suboptimal state. So if you don't have enough blood nourishing your tissues, your organs, your muscles, how would you expect to gain muscle mass if you don't have enough blood flowing to those areas? How do you expect to lose body fat if your body is so depleted that there's not enough energy expenditure to optimize your entire system, let alone then lose fat on top of that? Your body needs more energy to do that. And if you're walking around in a suboptimal state, weight loss is not going to be the priority for the body. So anemia is a huge one. Thyroid issues are another huge issue. We have about 1 in 5 women with thyroid issues right now in the US, and most of them are undiagnosed. The average for a woman to get diagnosed with a thyroid condition is over 10 years after symptoms first come. So that means you have women walking around thinking, oh, I'm just stressed, I'm just tired, oh, my metabolism naturally slows down as I age. And they might be very unaware that there's an underlying condition going on. And what's also really unfortunate about the thyroid issues is that we're not always testing for the right things. If you come into Peak and I do a thyroid panel, there's going to be 10 different things within that thyroid panel that we're going to have to look at. And it's very common for patients to go to a doctor wondering if their thyroid's okay, and maybe 1 or 2 of those things will be tested. And part of this is that, this is newer research. This is a more comprehensive approach to healthcare. So we can't blame, all doctors for not having that specialty, but now we are in an age of information where we can use these modern technologies, these new blood tests to see what's going on underneath. Autoimmune conditions are another huge area that we need to be paying attention to when it comes to inability to lose weight. Heavy metals, liver toxicity. If your body is having difficulty processing out toxins, it's not going to allow you to lose fat. Your fat stores things. So if you have toxins in your environment, in your body, the body's not going to say, oh yeah, let's just break down the fat and bleed all those toxins into your system. So as a protective mechanism, your body will say, you know, I'm not gonna lose weight right now. I'm gonna keep these things stored. We're gonna slow down this process because I'm trying to protect you. So even though we're walking around thinking weight loss is our number one priority, our body's trying to protect us and trying to keep us in the best health possible. So that last 10 pounds that people often have a very difficult issue losing, those are the things where the body's like, this is aesthetic. Like, we're not going to let you lose that weight because we're protecting you, or we don't have enough energy to get rid of that fat. We're a little more concerned about your thyroid problem or the fact that you're anemic and we don't have enough blood going through your system. So those are really common issues that often go undiagnosed, that patients are often told, oh, it's normal, your anemia is normal for you. And patients might be anemic at certain parts of the month and not others. So having a practitioner who's going to do a deep dive into what is the root cause of your inability to lose weight, I wish it was as simple as calories in, calories out. That's what we've been told for so many years, right? And people are more active now. There's more gyms out there. There's more studios. We live in Southern California. There's plenty of places to go hike and be active. People are usually overtraining now and still not losing weight. So if they're restricting their diets, barely eating, and moving all the time, and that's not working, there has to be something else going on. And it's not just about, oh, you don't have enough discipline. That's such a hard burden to put on a patient. It's often not about that. I do really wish it was that simple, but we do have to look at those underlying mechanisms and make sure the body's functioning optimally, because weight gain or inability to lose weight is a symptom of something else going on underneath. So we just need to address the root cause, and the symptoms will then work themselves out.